This video covers gathering information to prepare for filing expungement of your criminal records in Indiana. Hi, I'm Cheryl Cook-Martinez, an attorney with Indiana Legal Services Consumer Advocacy Project. Please keep in mind that filing for expungement is tricky. The law in Indiana has various requirements, including waiting periods since each criminal incident happened that helps determine eligibility. Some matters are not expungible at all, and others might fall under the expungement, but they still may be visible to the public. For that reason, it is best to consult with an attorney when you're ready to file for an expungement. You can find low-cost and free legal help at indianalegalhelp.org. Additionally, this video is not legal advice. It is for informational purposes only. So what does expungement mean in Indiana? Expungement means that your criminal record will be sealed. A criminal incident will not be available to the public from government resources or agencies. Information could still be available through things like newspapers and internet resources. Please keep in mind that if an internet site has booking, arrest, or conviction information, they likely have a process by which you can request it to be removed if you have obtained an order expunging that information. In Indiana, there are two types of petitions for expungement. One covers criminal convictions. This is when a person was accused and convicted of a crime. The second one covers non-convictions of an adult who was arrested, charged with a crime, but there has never been a conviction, or a juvenile who was accused of a crime. In order to prepare to file for expungement in Indiana, it is encouraged to create a list of your criminal incidents. This would be from your recollection, but also on the slide you'll see some resources for you to consult to get a full picture of what your criminal history is in Indiana. The first two are court case websites that have documents and information about public court records, mycase.indiana.gov and docspop.com. You can find driving-related incidents in your BMV record by going to mybmv.com. Probably most important, fingerprint-based criminal history report from the Indiana State Police is another wonderful source to ensure that you're capturing all the incidents in your history. You can go to the website listed and follow the prompts to challenge my record to set up an appointment and get that process started. And then upon receipt of your report from the state police, the information you gather online, if you notice anything that is missing, you can go to your county clerk's office to request records. Again, that's a safeguard to ensure that you have gathered all the incidents in your criminal history in Indiana. So let's talk about specific information you need for your non-conviction and juvenile records petition. The first is the date of the arrest, and then you'll need the court case or cause number, the location of the arrest, the county, most important, the arresting agency name, and then the name of the arresting officer if you know it. Another key information point is whether or not charges were officially filed in court. If they were filed, you'll also need to know where they were filed, in which court, what the specific charges were, the date the charges were filed, and then the date that they were dismissed or you were found not guilty. For conviction petitions, you need some information that overlaps but also additional information. The date of the arrest, the case or cause number, the county where you're convicted, and then whether the case was appealed and the date of the appellate court opinion. You also need to list the addresses where you lived since the first conviction. And then the other thing to keep in mind is there are possibly things in your history called collateral actions. This is a legal term for anything that is not a direct criminal case, but maybe relates to that. A good example of that is if you've ever filed a petition for specialized driving privileges related to a suspension that involved a criminal offense. With respect to gathering information on your addresses where you lived from your first date of conviction, a couple sources are listed on the slide. You can go to your driver record at mybmv.com and find that information near the end of the record. And then you also have access to your annual credit reports at annualcreditreport.com, which is the official website to obtain your free credit reports from the 3 main credit bureaus. So now you know what information to gather and how to gather that information to prepare for filing for expungement in Indiana. If you're in need of additional information or would like to consult with an attorney through no-cost or low-cost legal help, go to indianalegalhelp.org. Thank you.